Right, and Laura's been working with our group for a few years now, our anti-tobacco industry group. So I was just asked if Laura could talk briefly about some of the work that she's been involved with, because Laura's really passionate about some of the things we've got involved with. So I'll hand over to Laura first and then we'll talk to Kimberly. Thank you.
I got involved with STAMP for the simple facts. I wanted to know why people didn't and started to smoke. I wanted to know the reasons for. And
can you just explain for people what STAMP is first, and what the group's about? Sorry,
STAMP's a group of young people that are that are involved in a smoking group which is called STAMP, and we have meetings and we've been involved going to London and protesting outside the BAT about child labour and other things. Oh yeah, the sale displays and the packaging on cigarettes and getting it not fancy, trying to make it plain and getting it away from the eye of the children and the teenagers and stuff like that.
Can you tell us a bit about why you think it's important, why you decided to join that group?
I decided to join the group because I wanted to make young people aware of the issues of smoking and what it does to your body, and you know it's expensive, and you know I want to tell people there's better ways of spending the pocket money on rather on cigarettes. We can go out and go to the pictures. I just wanted to tell them that there's other things that they can spend the money on rather than wasting it on a packet of fags.
While you're talking about involvement in the group as well, and talked about the protests outside British American Tobacco, Laura's learnt a lot about child labour in particular.
Oh
that's
yeah,
something you feel really strongly
I'm very passionate about that because you think you know what goes on in tobacco industry, but you really don't, because there's young kids that are doing it like 3 and 4. They're out in the tobacco fields, and if you say that to a young person, they really and they think, whoa, a baby, and then they realise, and then they might go away and think, actually I'm not going to smoke because it's getting young babies to go in the tobacco fields and pick the tobacco for the cigarettes, and then they think, well, they might have a younger sibling or they might have a child themselves, and they can't bear to think of the child at that age going out in the tobacco field, so that makes them realise that they shouldn't smoke.
Okay. Do you think it's something, getting involved in this type of work where you've learnt a lot about different types of child labour and the impact of child labour and things on children in different countries and the way that they can get sick from nicotine poisoning? Do you think those kinds of messages are things that might encourage people to stay smoke-free in the future?
Yeah, definitely, 100%, yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Laura.